this thing going on? No, you just... Put it back on the table. So. Bless up. Bless, 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 bless. Yes, sir. All be taba. Peace and blessings. One love. Respect, respect. You don't know people. I don't see the thing. I don't see all the things still. See? Respect, man, and honors. Blessed to the world. Blessed to all of my subscribers, them. All of my people, them. From all over the world. Give thanks. You don't know what it is. Nice little topic today, tonight. God, you know, say we never stop pushing. We always ever keep pushing. And the truth will reveal. The truth shall set them free. Yes, I, from the park. Yes, I, my brother. Bless up. I didn't come today. I had certain things Sunday. Man, I had a lot doing, man. But tomorrow, most definitely, you can link me up tomorrow over there, Bridget. We're going to do a crazy workout tomorrow. I have it done packed tomorrow. All who want to work out tomorrow, make sure you're at the park tomorrow. Because, yo, come there with the red, the black star tomorrow. Yes, in the Wingate. Make sure you come. Come ready, come prepared, come to set to go. And know, say, what we do, we burn fat. We tell people when fat see we, fat have to take off. When fat see we will melt fat. Fat further away. Yeah, man. Yeah. Just tomorrow link up over the park. Now watch nothing, my Bridget. See? You can pass my door. Go ahead. Alright. Leave the door crack a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. What are you scared? You tiptoeing, you're a ninja. Why are you doing this? Just go through the door. You're doing all this. Alright, mama. Yeah. So people. When me say originality, you don't know. It's like our trademark. That for trademark, originality. That's our trademark. So anything we do it good and we do it proper. I will tell people now what it's like or what it is. Or should I say, may I say, what it is that you could lose and gain in this life. What is the greatest thing that a man have? Okay? It's like a vice versa question. It's like 2 in 1. I saw me love to do it parable to bust the brain, bust up the cranium, you know? Yeah, because sometimes you have to go in at the cranium and exercise the noodles, you know? You see? Now, I'm going to reason some real talk because he's sitting with the Black Star. And as he sit with the Black Star tonight, Black Star always bring real talk. What it is for a man to gain the entire world and loses his own soul? You see? People they don't understand this thing, you know. They do not understand this thing nowhere. See? You have to overstand the thing. Because the thing comes with a balance. Your desire is your downfall. You know that? Your desire and your urge for wealth could be your downfall. It's nice to have wealth. It's good to have wealth. But when you have wealth and your wealth was blessed righteously, appropriately, in spiritually, in all aspects, that from your good energy, your good work, okay, not just thinking about you, how much could you make this year, or for tricking, scandalizing, whatever you could do, scamming, whatever. How much could you make? Most people say they're only concerned, how much could I make? So they don't concern about the need of the person, the well-being of the person. They don't even care for the person's service, actually, because some people are so dumb like that. You in business with them, and they doesn't even cherish you doing business with them, to cherish that, to say, okay, you know what, if they were smart enough, they would keep a good business relationship with you, so you and them would be in business for long term. There are people that in business with people over 20 years, over 40 years, over 50 years. This is a businessman, okay? But when you have the state of conning people, if you have the state of conning, you have the state of that urge, that lust and desire that you got for wealth. Yeah, you got that lust and that desire for your wealth. You don't care how that wealth come in, but as long you get it. And guess what? If you guys trick, to be trickified to get it, you're going to get it. And you don't care what nobody say, because you believe you're working hard. You're working deceivably. Deceivably, I said like circumcised. I mean, what that rooster. You're working this. You're working deceivably, boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, deceivably, because you don't. What you're doing is all for yourself. You see, you're choking. You're trying to wax yourself with riches whilst being unfair, whilst being trickified. You trying to wax yourself with riches. There is one form of riches that money can't buy. It's the blessings of the Most High. It's the righteousness upon your name. You see, beside your name, you gotta have a clean slate. You see, you could have all the money in the world, flying the best jets, ride up in the best yachts, drive up in the best cars, live in the best hotels, 5-star, biggest mansion. See, that don't mean nothing, because you'll still be uncomfortable. You might, to people who don't know, see who's looking on the inside, because they're on the outside, would wish for what you got. But you see, what you got is a problem to your soul. It's a problem to you, because this is what's going to cause you to start getting to deteriorate. Because as you increase wealth, you becomes a pig. You becomes a glutton. As your wealth increase, and if your wealth was not blessed, if your wealth was not a righteous blessing from the divine vine, and your wealth was a wealth upon man's desire, and your wealth was a lust upon the precious stones and the minerals of the earth, well then I said to you, you are a glutton. You shall never be right, not with yourself or nor with others, for you only have that one desire, and that desire is the wealth of the earth. That desire is the power with the wealth. You see, the wealth comes with power. So when you obtain wealth, remember you will obtain power. And during that time you obtain power. If the time when you got that wealth was not a divine blessing from the divine vine, if that wealth that you obtained was not a wealth that was given to you on a blessing level, on a righteous level, on a righteous energy, I don't care what you got, I don't want none. For it it's gonna kill you and make me unhappy. It says what it is for a man to gain the entire world and loses his own soul. Well, this is what it is. If man is running down vanity, and man is running down all the precious things in the world, and man cannot never watch another human being like himself or unto mankind and want to do good by him, because he gonna think that man wants his wealth. So to him, after a while, the less people that's around, it's the better for him. He'll figure that he's safe. He after a while, trust me, if you put him on if you take them, that rich man with all that power, all that wealth, and you give him dominion with his wealth and power, because most people that believe when they got money and they got money, they got power. Now, as you see, with their wealth and power, they get away with a lot of stuff. So they use that to say, okay, we see, but what they doesn't understand or understand is that's only for a time. Because all the time things change. See, back then when they were doing with silver and gold, a lot of people had these nuggets and all this and that and the other. And people that was not, didn't have the ability to go back, break their back to work, or able to have the ability to run a crew that would go into wherever they had to dig for that gold, or if it was Africa or wherever, or what part, wherever they went to dig and work hard till the earth, go into the earth, dig like they're doing for oils. Some people doesn't have that ability. They have the money, but they're not hard enough to able to be men to rule over men. See, Most High create different people, but it's just to say within these people there are gluttonies. And you see this type of people on the face of the earth, because like I said to you every day, majority of us that is complaining about what's going on here, if you would take them and give them a chance to rule, they would do us worse than our enemies are doing to us. So what is the difference? That's just on the desire of wealth. See, as soon as you have that wealth desire, life does not matter to you. Only what matters to you is more money, more power, more lives. More money, more power, more lives. Watch all the people. If wealth actually was something that if you didn't have a righteous blessing, you couldn't overstand your wealth. These people that are very rich and have billions, zillionaires, right? Can't you not see something wrong with them? Because why would you have all that money and you could make a difference and choose not to? Not because you choose not to, you just cannot, because your wealth was not a blessing. And if it was a blessing, it was a blessing for self-destruct, because you were choking yourself, and you might figure you don't have to ask anybody anything, but there comes a time in your life, loneliness, and because your blessings, your wealth was not a blessing wealth, it was more like a curse. You will outlive the curse throughout your generation. Think about it. Like I mentioned about it before, there were people that were poor and couldn't accept the blessing. And the person was saying, so what is the blessing of being poor? All right, let's go down. Let's flip the page. How many people that you know that was born win the lotto? And before they win the lotto, they were surviving. I said it before in one of my vlogs. Before they win the lotto, they've been surviving. They've been going through hell. They've been hell and back. But they just win the lotto. And in an instant, their life changes. Instantly. And right after their life changes, you believe that somebody win the lotto, you want all good and everything, and then they just spiral and you find out that that person died. Somebody killed them. Oh, they couldn't handle it. Oh, some type of stuff. Sometimes your wealth could be a blessing, and sometimes your wealth could be a curse. Okay? Most guys never had no money, being poor all their life. They came into some money, and as they came into some money, they changed the whole procedure about them. That procedure change about them would cost them life. They don't live too long. Buy a brand new car, crash it. My mom used to say, never see come see get crazy. You never had it. You figured out you were poor. Okay? You get a chance to have it. Now you have it, you're going to die. You ain't going to be able to enjoy it. These are wealth that was not being blessed. These are wealth that was like a curse. Because of that money came into the family, 6 families then died, killed each other, fighting against the money. Everybody was living good. One person had one loaf. They left a piece for auntie. They left a piece for dad. They left a piece for cuz. Yeah. But all of a sudden, money came into the family. And you won't believe that now they got money, they could do better and they're going to get along better. That's the time, yo, this one just killed this one. This one just, yeah, this is what happens all the time. So again, wealth could be a blessing and wealth could be a curse. And people say, well, Red, how could wealth be a curse? Oh yeah, you see it all the time. When you get wealth and your wealth was not blessed, you only get it because that is the way to make you go through the gate. That's the way you're going to be going home. You're going to be out of here. So they'll have to allow you to be a superstar. You have to allow yourself to get the wealth so you can make yourself feel important. And you're going to kill yourself in an important way. That's just what's going to happen. Yeah. You're going to so important sometimes you can't even take down one light to the next light and you're pushing 95. Yeah. So important you can't wait. You got to be there. So be mindful. People are always talking. I don't have a problem with somebody elevating their lives, but be mindful of those that talk at the edge of the teeth, crack of the teeth. So people, don't forget to smash this like button and share this video and tap that notification bell. Alright? So check this out. And this is like a bottom line right here. This is serious. Peace, my brother. Peace. Touch, man. Huh? Who was that? So, why you keep walking up and down in here? You just done walk it 3 times.
I did pee.
Okay, baby. You wash your hand? Wash your hands. With soap. Make sure you wash your hand and dry your hand, please. With yeah. Anytime you use the bathroom, always wash your hand. I bought that Dettol soap in here. Will kill that bacteria, them germs when you use the bathroom. When you touch the toilet seat, ain't gonna push your hand in your mouth. Wash your hands all the time. It's very important you do that. So yeah, so I really appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, my brother. I was just focused. She went to the bathroom. I was focusing on my daughter. Sorry about it. She just went into the bathroom a while ago. So yeah. So pick this. This is serious. This is real serious. I need y'all to pick this. You see, life teaches a lot of things, but it's just people with hard head. And it's like they got eyes they can't see. They say they're seeing, but they're blind. And I will not say like a bat, because the bat flies and I don't see crashes into anything. Okay? So people like to say you're blind like a bat. No, don't say you're blind like a bat. Me, I gotta teach them, my brother. Yes, I bless. So let's take a step back. Let's stop. Take a breather. Look forward, straight ahead. Let's analyze this. All what we fighting for, that we say it's important to us, in reality, it's irrelevant. is irrelevant. All what we does not want actually is relevant. It is. What we do not want, that's what we should want. Okay? And what we want, what we like, that's what we should not like. And I'm going to show you this. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You have $1 million. You lost it. You can get back. You can get back. You got a mansion, it burned down. You can get back. Got a car, a Bugatti. Just bought it. Someone stole it or crashed. Something happened to it. You get back. Okay? Got a yacht. Storm came. Took your yacht away. Gone with your yacht. $1 billion yacht. Gone. You get your yacht back. Got your wife. Living with your wife for 20 years. All of a sudden, you ain't got the fire no more. You ain't got the spark no more. Your flame went out. Your wife said, man, I ain't helping you to get back your spark. I'm out. Got time for that. You could get another wife back. The only way you can't get another wife back is only if that was your soulmate. Only if that was your soulmate and she died. But if that was your soulmate, you see, your soulmate will never leave you. Your soulmate will never reject you because it's your soulmate. It's like lock and key. Without the key, you can't open a lock. Without a lock, you can't push the key nowhere. They're working together. Okay? So what I'm simply saying, people, these are all the things, and what you call that? Materialistic or material. These are material things. All these material things that we as people fighting to gain, killing to gain, doing whatever it takes to gain, turning to be a preacher to gain, lying the cracks of our teeth to gain, you know they're liars. Because that is the same thing that will make them to become the animalistic, with the animalistic attitude. The wealth. You know how it's the wealth? Now people say, well, Red, money don't do you nothing. Yeah, money does. Because before money could do you, you got to do money. You see, you got to have that urge. And when you got that urge, and that urge is not an urge, actually that is a spiritual urge to do good with the wealth, but to show off and to actually cause people to go astray, because people use their wealth to make people go astray. People use their wealth so they could open whatever they could open for this underage privileged girls to go in there and strip. People who has money, a lot of people that has money, they got wealth. They're the ones who open the gateway for a lot of negative things to happen. The people with wealth who bring drugs here. You know, no average poor person cannot bring drugs from where to where. It takes somebody with a lot. And even though the person is a drug dealer and they're dealing drugs, for them to deal drugs, they gotta get it from somebody else who knows somebody else who's somebody else's boss, who's the bigger boss, who's the higher boss, who's the boss of all bosses. Yeah, and that person got collaterals. That person got money. That person got wealth. You watch all of them, they got wealth. Who does the most killing? Look, I don't even want to mention the brother's name, Pablo Escobar. He has a nice side about him. He has many sides about him, but he had collaterals. He had collaterals. You know the story behind him. So a lot of people who has a lot of wealth, it's something that actually cross with the wealth. Murder, extortion, wickedness, betrayal. Because it's something about the wealth. The wealth makes you believe that you're untouchable. The wealth after a while, if the wealth is not a wealth that was, when the Most High bless your hand 10 times fold or 1,000 times fold, this is the wealth of righteousness where you could start some now. You could start selling plastic bottles, and in no time, you move from plastic bottles to selling glass bottles with plastic bottles, and in no time, you move from selling glass bottles and plastic bottles with metal can, stuff, and you just keep buying more stuff, and sooner or later, your business is blessed by the goodness of your hands, by the righteousness that you're dealing with people on a righteous level. You're not scamming people. You know, sometimes when people come in front of you, it's not all about money. Somebody shot a dollar. You're not going to make a dollar cause your business to go down and say, well, you rather this person, your food, let's say your food was $14. Person got $13. Because it doesn't have the $14, you don't give them the food. And yeah, so sometimes even us, man, with wealth, you gotta watch how it darkens the heart, man. You gotta watch with wealth how it darkens the mind and the gluttony attitude that now it got you always wanting. Because I guarantee you, if you take a poor man, he didn't have a dollar. If that poor man was not blessed and not sanctified and not kind, not loving, then if he was poor and you clean him up, and he never had nothing in his pocket but $5. And now you clean him up and you start putting $1,000 in his pocket and you have a place to stay. If that man is not a man that blessed within soul, mind, and body, after you take him from here, you take him from level 1 to put him to level 4. And when he reaches level 4, he will not able to manage level 4. Even though on level 4 he's getting $1,000, he doesn't have to sleep on the street the way he was staying anymore. But he will not even use that as an opportunity, because there again he was not blessed to receive that position. So you gotta be blessed to receive. You gotta be blessed and sanctified to receive the blessings of the Most High and the wealth of the Most High. Remember King Solomon, the blessings and the wealth of the Most High, and that's diligently and well magnificent. You see, men state of the way they want to get wealth is only to impress, how you call it, oppress other men, put other men in captivity, have other men not feeling good about themselves. They could make names and jokes and cause a brother to feel less than himself. Maybe might even want to flirt with your wife. Maybe might see they have more money than you and they driving a Benz or BMW, will tell you, oh, what your man driving? Girl, leave your man and come to me. Look what I'm driving. You give brothers, there's a lot of brothers that are corrupt, and they're getting corrupt more with wealth, because they see with money, I figure I could get anything. Some people see because they have money, they could disrespect you and say anything to you, because to you, when they look at you, they're looking at you, you're not in their level. What is their level? Just wealth, but beyond wealth, they has nothing. And the wealth that they have, we're coming back to the same thing that I was saying before. So, all of these things that you achieved in the world, that you could get into the world, okay? You could, if you lost them, you could always get it back. What a lot of so-called people with PhDs and bachelor degrees and all type of degree where they got, they're psychiatrists, they all kind of psych something. But what they seem to psych up instead of psyching it, okay, is the only one thing is your life. And are you willing to sacrifice wealth over your life? That's why I told people health is wealth. Because if you take care of your health, then you're able to enjoy your wealth. But if you're rushing on wealth, you does not want to eat, you working, and instead you go buy lunch, you rather to buy a sugar bun and a soda, and you don't want to eat. You figure you save your money, and in 10 years, 20 years, you're able to buy a house. Yes, it does happen. Some people sacrifice for what they want. But I'll tell you that, you never hit the ending of the story. Because after the sacrifice, it's never a good ending story. Believe me, they die bad. They have problems because they was not eating right. They was not nourishing right. They was not taking care of their body. By the time they get to achieve the house and have the house, 2 years after they accomplish the house, or what, 4 years, 5 years, whatever, now they find out that they have this issue and that to give them only that amount of time. I know a man, he worked with transit. I'm not gonna mention his name. Years ago, man was a very hard working brother. The man was working with transit. He was a transit guy, and then he does other jobs, like if you had your business, he could be a security in your business. He had the license to carry his firearm. He was a transit cop. And then that man stayed working. That man was building houses for people. He was a mason. Plus he built a big house for his wife in Long Island. In Long Island, okay? That man, from the time I know this brother, man, I never see this man idle nor smile. I never see this man play a ball. I never see he kick a ball. I never see he try to run. I never see he take his children out. I just saw this man work. Go to work, come back, go to this work. Go to work, come back. On the weekends, he goes in Long Island, finish that big house. Okay, after years go by, anyway, he finished the house. Finished the house and all of that. Was getting ready to take the family. Well, the family was moving down over there. And then after that, the man falls sick, got struck down, the man dead. All this hard work. Now, I'm not saying that people should not work hard. I'm not saying that people should not save their money. I'm not saying that people should not do the right thing. But be mindful that, you see, you have one time in a lifetime. You have that life. And if you're going to put vanity before your life, and knowing that you could always retrieve your vanity that you lost, if you lose your life here right now, how would you achieve your life if you lost it? You know, so you could talk about wealth, you could pursue wealth, but always have that in the back of your head, man. Health is wealth, because you ain't gonna able to spend that wealth, man. You ain't gonna able if you're not healthy. And like I said, whatever you lost in life, that's vanity, you could always get it back. And I never lust for vanity. A lot of people, they think the only reason they want to get rich, because the same people that they say they don't like, is these are the people they want to mimic. They want to mimic the same people that they right now they hating on. The people that they hating on right now, that's who they want to be like. A lot of them want to go live in Beverly Hills, but they don't know how to get there. So you hating on people that you see. But there's two sides of the story, because even that the people that you see over there, they have issues too. Because they themselves is lost with vanity. The same thing that you're trying to obtain, you trying to reach where they at, they trying to reach where someone else is at. So it's like a rat race running here. That's why I say my one and only true wealth is the blessings of the Most High, acknowledging my universe, acknowledging the essence of my universe, acknowledging the purpose of everything that's here for me, because I am rich. This was given to me in abundance. Why I'm trying to take these things to put in my pocket? And they're beautiful where they're at. See, it's just this man's state of mind. And that's why I wonder what man will do if all of a sudden his satellite collapsed out of the formats. What man would do if man had to go back, take another 200 years backwards, where you don't have, we used to have our little antennas before, you know, and our CBs, and that's when I remember as a young boy, I would get the phone, and the phone had two-piece, and I'll create my antennas and get my umbrella and do all kind of stuff, and I would talk to people. I hate people coming, and then the CBs came, and you would hear when people talk, you could talk to people overseas, it would pick up stuff. That was way before cell phones and all that. But I'm simply saying that's when we had the antennas and this stuff. You remember before, everybody had a big dish in their house. But let's say the satellite collapse. Man ability that right now men have everything. Everything is done with satellite. Everything is stored in computers, in memory chips, this and that, whatever. Man, they got it so secure. But right now, I'm watching this thing here, man. We hanging by a thread because anything could collapse. Because sometimes we got all our phone, your phone company just shut down on you. You can't make a phone call. We have internet service, and sometimes internet crash. It's not working. You can't do your work. You gotta wait. Uh, Everything is buffing, and all of that. So we see the little problems. That's why I'm an observer. I'm an analyzer. I see when we have little bad weather. We used to have direct TV. You can't see nothing. The direct TV people never give you a check back to say, well, we had bad weather the whole of this month, like, or the whole of this week, and I know when bad weather you cannot see the direct TV. They still deduct their money anyway. But I'm simply saying we watching from what it was and what it is and where it's at right now. And we're saying that although we so advanced, but even though sometimes we so advanced, we be having problems with our computers. And we don't actually, I mean, I don't make a computer. I just get a computer because someone that has the knowledge to make a computer and sell me a computer that I can communicate with people, that person, and man has power like that. This is like, man make that to becomes like a living soul because you using that to do all of that all over the world. That's power right there. That's the language, mathematics. So we are sending our mathematical language out, and we are connecting, and we are receiving, you know, messages back and forth, and we are wise when we start communicating and teleporting like that. But let's say even on the point to the motherboard for the teleportation and for the communication and all of that high system that's going on here, the motherboard is above us, which is the satellite. We actually have nothing down here that could actually work if we had a problem from above. Everything that we have working is from above. So what if like some what you call it, uh these rocks, asteroids decide to one day a shower of asteroids, because these things are flying like canaway in space, and what is like a shower of asteroids to decide to knock these satellites out? Things happen, and we back to the dark ages again. So what would you do? Now, a lot of people actually can't really count. You ask them to count, they gotta pull out the calculator. I ask my daughter sometimes about little simple addition and subtraction, and she wants to get a calculator, and I tell her no. Try to use your head, you know. And I always tell my daughter, I said, listen, it's important to read, but it's important more to deal with the language. And she said, but daddy, what you mean the language? I speak English. And I said, yes, my daughter, you speak English, but the language is mathematics. And this is one of the highest languages that you could speak. And this is why our systematic, our colonial systematic system is running under a high philosophy of metric, the metric system. And it has to do with numbers. And numbers is important because they play this key role in our lives, and it holds data upon us. So, like I said, if the satellites come crashing from the sky, all the things that we depend on, that we had the ability to do on our own, but now we are trying to allow machines to do for us. We are trying to allow machines to be us. And that is why man is going to the point again to see, even when he goes to sleep, to sleep, a state of death, even when he goes to sleep, how could he allow himself to be here in the physical, even though he's in the spiritual? So if now man gonna make a robot and share his data, his impulses, his everything about himself, he's trying to get it and fit it in this drawer right there. And don't matter if he went to sleep in the land of the in the spiritual realm, but since he had already left a trail back in the land of the living, which is the drawer, human bot, which has all his DNA, all his memory, all his everything about him. This droid bot, artificial life has, and will mimic this person, even though this person is alive or dead. This person could be where they are in a predicament or area where they cannot walk, they're confined to a bed, they're probably stroke, whatever, their mind is still ticking, and that human bot, humanoid, could able to fulfill their space for them, like making everybody see it's them that is going to work. Hi, how you doing? And people will see you and believe that's you, because this thing gonna mimic every action that you got. Smile, talk, your little jokes, your little phrase. They're gonna actually recreate you to fit within that droid, that humanoid or robot, whatever you want to call it. But it's that time it's not even going to be robots, because we know robots is what holds a lot of metal and screws and bolts and nuts. So this is artificial upgrade designing humanoids, or artificial life creation, where they making flesh, they're making flesh, nose, everything look like a human being, soft, pulse, everything, and you will really believe that's a human being, but that actually it's a a designer update child or person in a new style. They will bring the biometrics in. You might find children that has the ability, people to because like I said, this is a thing that is going on beyond, and there's nothing new under the sun and moon and stars. So it's not like to say this is just started happening. This happened before already. Man always interact and created. Scientists and all always been creating, and as you can see until now, once again they're going and create more different species, man. They are creating, they could take a wolf, crossbreed it with a lion and turn it into a wolf lion. It's going to be bigger, stronger. And that's why I say, people, why is it that we are so blind when it comes to the truth? Because if we could see that, we know, let's look at dogs. Let's look at dogs for a minute. Let's look at 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 400 years ago, 500 years ago, 600 years ago. I'll stop there. You could not find none of these dogs that you see here right now. I'm not even going to say 600 years ago. That's even too close. Okay? Because we know there's only 4 dogs when you're speaking about dogs. And dogs to me are hyenas, wolves, okay? Hyenas, wolves, and we do have a dog, which is the African jackal. It's an African hipster. Anyway, I forget the name, but these are the dogs that I know. As a young boy growing up, I never know people, and all the other dogs I'm seeing right now. I know Mutts, I know Out of Station, and all, like I said, the dogs I know is wolves, wolf, hyenas, and in the foxes, and they all have that dog family type, but these are dogs. So they crossbreed these with whatever crossbreed, and they make all these other dogs, all these different species. So man made this. Man did this. God didn't do this. Man decided, I want to create a new species on my own. I'll create these dogs. I remember the time when they were saying people that had too much big dogs, there was too much pit bulls and too much Rottweilers and too much Great Danes and too much, and they wanted to ease off dogs. So they started making the Rottweiler made a midget. The what you call it? There was another one. The British Bulldog. They started making them short. They started looking like hot dogs. So if men have the ability to design the creatures of the earth, why would you not believe that he has the ability to design man? So actually scientists can make man. And some people say, oh, Red, you crazy. Scientists making man. How that happen? Of course, but they're making skin. They're cloning people. They have the ability to create and design life. That's why I told people sooner or later when you want your baby, you're going to get your design, your modified baby, your design be how you want your baby, but you don't have to pay. But it will not even be with money. So, anything that you had, you can gain it back. But your life, that's why I say mind your desires. For your desires could be your downfall. Mind your desires. Be mindful of your desires. Sometimes your desires lead you astray, that you're starting to desire a lot of things. You're starting to want too much. You're starting to have a feeling and a wanting and a need for too much. Because now you're getting out of control. You're getting out of control. And you know what happens when you get out of control? People tell you you start to become greedy. And you know what happens when you become greedy? You either get messed up or catch something happen to you. So be careful of desire. People always say, oh, I have a desire. You will have a desire for this glass today. And tomorrow you doesn't have a desire for it anymore. You have a desire for the cooler. You might have a desire for the cooler for 1 year, and one day you get up and say, you know what, I don't like you. What did I do you? I just don't like you. Well, what did I do you? Because now you have a new desire. And if you have a new desire, that means you have a new need and a new want. And majority of the time, these needs and these want is not from the soul. It's from the flesh and from what you see forsaking your eyes. Your eyes. What you've seen does forsake you. You ever hear this old saying, you bite more than that you could chew? You will let your eyes deceive you. Somebody ever try to give you some food, and you're looking at what you have in your plate and you're saying, no, that's not enough, give me more. And when they give you more, you can't finish eating. It's too much for you. Now you think you got too much. There's a lot of stuff going on. Give me a minute, people. Oh, you gotta know what's going on. Come here, boy. Give me this boy. Come here. Yeah. Come here. You're a little. Give me a minute, people. My son over there active. I got some. Dad? Hold on for a minute. Why are they making some salad in the air? So guys, I'm over here making. I'm in here. I used to be here and start telling people I do a lot of stuff. I'm in the back here. I have a big pot of ginger. Oh, the whole smells so good. I have ginger, I have cloves, and I have cinnamon. And wow, big pot. I'm gonna make some salad. So what I'm doing, I have all this boiling here, and after it's boiling, I don't put the salad in there. I make sure I boil all the ginger and the spice and the cloves. Let that boil up, and the whole house smelling like Cinnamon is good. If you burn cinnamon in your house, it's a blessing. It brings a clarity for money and stuff. I burn cinnamon, which I'm boiling right now. Beautiful, just a nice fresh cinnamon smell. Open your nose and with the cloves and the ginger. Oh, that's beautiful. So I'm gonna do some salad with this tomorrow, and then now I have some sea moss soaking here. I'm cleaning up for tomorrow. Boil up. I don't know if it's no rain, but I'm preparing my juices. Got a big cooler here. I got people that's ordering the juices now. People come and get your juices. Juices here all natural, and you'll see how I do it. It's not like sugar and water. That's in a different level. I'm gonna be putting labels on my juices. You could call and get your juices. Hey people, if you have stores, the business is young. I'm willing to put the juices in your stores, and put the labels on it and make it right. We're gonna do that. So all that's happening. Don't forget to smash the like button. Do not forget the merch, t-shirts. Do not forget June 5th in the Wingate for the children again. I need you guys to come out and take a look. I need cameraman to come out there. I don't have no cameraman. I need a cameraman out, whatever. Call me, talk to me, Red. Bam, bam, bam. We're going to do something, whatever. And the cameraman get me with the children, whatever, what I'm bringing, what I'm offering. This is my hard work and dedication. All my shirts and my stuff I'm making, my juices. I'm making money, trying to save it up to get this tremendous stuff right and to make that happen. So I'm going to set up my thing, what I told about the GoFundMe. We're going to do that. And it's for the community and for the children and to make things better. So go ahead and smash that like button, share that video, and hit that notification bell. And go onto the Teesprings and purchase some stuff over there. And if not, you can call me directly and drop me a text or something and let me know that you're outside and you need a shirt or a hoodie. Okay? That's what it's about. And listen, if you'll need the fish and the foods, call in advance so I could cook them and prepare them. Fresh food. You'll have the mush mash with the stuffed fish. A healthy, electrifying meal. Okay, people? Smash your like button, yeah?
Fatty said, sell me some.
Sell him some? You just got to cash out me. Call me in, my brother, in advance. And if where you at, let me know. I'll give you where I'm at. You can pick up your food. I don't have delivery yet. I'm starting fresh. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna deliver yet. After the Most High God blessing me, and my stuff getting bigger, then I could have my sons. I have enough sons that they could get their little electric bikes and we could be doing delivery. But come out and patronize me, people. Try me out, taste what I got. Y'all see the brother came here the day we did the power press. He came here to get 4 juices, did a workout with him. And you also, well, this brother is a cyclist. So when he came over here, he was real tired. He just did a 1 set with me, but he told me, he said, Red, I don't really want to do nothing because I did what? I think he said 6 miles or whatever, something like that. 6 miles or something like that, he said he did. So I knew he was tired, and I wanted to push him to do anything more. But hey, keep the support going with me, people. And like I said, and you also saw my new video with the hot sauce. Now, I ain't going to say much, but it is what it is already. Now, I told y'all before I got talent, and y'all could tell me if I think I got talent, or do y'all see that I got talent. But I know the Most High God allowed me to get talent, and He already revealed to me that I got talent. So, all praises to the Most High allowing me to know that I have talent. But I did that pepper sauce video, that soup, that volcano lava, 2 grade up soup. That was hot. I think that was real funny. But I want to start doing a whole lot of funny stuff. And I told you what it was already. I don't think, like I said, I don't think that y'all know what it is. I'm not gonna talk much. I'm gonna just do action. I just want y'all to know. Look out for a lot of comedy, funny cranks, just laughter. Listen to the jokes. Listen to the slogans. Listen to the Just watch the videos, man, and like it and share it. Y'all gonna love it, man. And you already see that hot sauce video. That was funny. Oh God, that was torture. I thought I asked my son, what did he ask me to buy that I didn't buy for him to set me up like that? So yeah. So hey, don't forget, like I said, the sea moss. I didn't forget. I'm waiting for my brother, and again, there's a lot of little thing going on. I'm trying to get the sea moss up here, but I'm gonna make this one here. I'm gonna make this here. Okay. The sea moss, okay? So I'm gonna make that regular sea moss. I'm gonna make that, put that to soak, clean that up. And that's one that's already came away. Very nice and clean. That's why I say I like to get that clean sea moss. You got questions here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go to the questions and we're gonna see what's up. Almost an hour, yeah.
Brian said, "You have wisdom to give. Have wisdom to give."
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. And it's the Most High who give all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I said I'm just a servant, and I implored by the divine God. So, my brother, I am my brother's keeper. Shh. And I will not say anything against me. Shh. My little boy, he always want to come up there and do his own thing. Yes, my brother. But again, I give thanks. I appreciate you. And yeah, all praise unto the Most High. Yeah. Who else?
Well, PA all day said, "Don't work. It don't work like that in the drug game." That was an earlier comment.
I couldn't recall in the drug game. I wouldn't call, but I just know it's a rat race. No. Step back. I just know it's a rat race going on with what's going on because I bring a lot of things. The things that I bring is the real things. It's the truth. And I live the life I see. It's around me every day, so I can relate to it. You know, when I mentioned about Joe Biden, you know, I don't want to antagonize that man. I don't want to I respect that man. But the fact is, you know, I just have to let my people know that people be doing the same thing to us over and over, and I don't understand. I don't understand why they can't look within the lines and say, you know what, I'm not gonna take it no more. No, I'm not gonna do this. As a matter of fact, they get traumatized and they get brainwashed, and you know they allow people to pick their brain, and you know it's a simple thing. It's not that hard, you know. Black people in America and all over the world, we have to understand that we have to understand to know who we are as a nation of people, and then we have to represent our identity and who we really are. I mean, we've been in the hush for a long time, and the only time we have mouth is when we're ready to devour each other. So that doesn't make no sense to me. I never could understand it. All right, 2 days ago, I found this guy water. Okay, I was driving. Tyra came to pick me up, so we was going to the park, and as we are driving, we drove to Wingate. So we on our way driving, and bless. Give thanks, peace and blessings, my brother. I love that red hand there. Thank you for the $1.99.
That was from Ferris Cooler.
Ferris Cooler,
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you, my brother. So we driving, and then I'm a brother. Like I said, I analyze. My son today I find a phone. I always find things because when I go outside, I don't just look straight ahead. I send like a projectile out, like a scan, and that's always scan the two sides of the street. And I see anything that falls on the street. I sees it. So we was walking, and we were driving, and I saw this billfold. I saw a billfold, and when I saw the billfold, I told Tyrone, I was like, "Yo, there's a billfold." He turned around to me, and he said to me, "Oh, Red, you smoking too much bud. you must be high. And I said, what? What you talking about? I said, I saw billfold, so then he stopped. But he didn't stop where I wanted him to stop. He stopped like a half a block. So I jumped out of his car now and running back to go pick up the billfold. So I picked up the billfold. So I picked up the billfold, put it in my pocket. I heard someone come and say, "Hey, hello, did you just find a wallet?" So I was like, "Yeah." And he told me, I'm like that. I'm not. Listen, stop playing with me, okay? I find a, I find a, I find a wallet, and he came out and told me. He was like, excuse me, did you pick up a wallet here? And I turned around to him and I said, yeah. And he said, oh, that's mine. I just came. This gray car here, it's my car. What I don't, again, our people again, you know, I didn't pickpocket you. I did not rob you. I was in a car. No, 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 no. Take him and go with him. That's not your show. Look, you does that all the time. You're a little trickster. Beat your butt. I'll beat you up. So, he says, that's my wallet. No, he asked me, what did you pick up there? I said, he said, what did you pick up there? A wallet? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, oh, that's mine. I just came out of this car. So I said, okay. So, I'm a person, like I said, I analyze people. I didn't have to ask him what color it looked. I knew it was his. I gave it to him. But the fact is, he was so aggressive to the point of where he asked it. And then when if I was a thief of someone, there is an old saying, losers, finers, weepers,
losers, keepers.
finers, weepers, losers, keepers, something like that. So I found this. I didn't take this out of your pocket. I didn't rob you for this. I didn't do that. I was on my business. I saw that. And the brother couldn't even say thank you. So then when I gave him the wallet and he walks away and he mumbles something, I just said, yo, man, I didn't rob you, You know that, right? I found it. And the lady was across the street. She was like, oh, he's a lucky one because if it was me, he was never getting it back. I don't think like that because I would like to know if I lost my phone or my billfold and somebody find it, at least I could get it back. I'm a different individual. I don't think that if I find your billfold, like I said, I find the phone today. Again, me and my son walking, I find this phone because, like I said, anytime I come out, I goes in the street. I know people always go into their cars, put their phone on their lap, put the billfolds on their lap, and it comes out of the car, and that stuff drop, and they never be handed. So I knows that. So anytime I comes out, I always send a scan, like I said, to the middle of the street, and I scan the two sides like a radar. Like I just like pick up everything, scan it, pick up everything, infrared, like pick up everything. And as I was walking, and I saw the phone, I walked straight to it and get it. And my son said, yo, how is it that you always find this stuff? I said, yeah, people are careless. People are not in tune. They here, but they're not here. That's why I said if the satellites ever crash, and all this computer stuff and this smart stuff and all this high-tech stuff, man, they doomed. You'll see a bunch of stupid people once more time. There are people that doesn't have sense of direction. Some people they can't even use their nose to smell anything because they lost in a systematic system that allowed them to kill their ability. They can't smell no more. They can't hear no more. Some people sleeping, you're creeping up on them. They're not even hearing. And people just living it's like you become like an animal that grow in the zoo, and if they had to put you out there, you would not make it because the wild animals would kill you. And human beings come like that. We lose our ability, and now we wait. We always waiting to look for direction. We're always waiting for somebody to show us where to go, tell us what to do, tell us how to do it, when to sleep, when to come out. Just like a lot of us love prison. That's why they keep going back in prison, because they just love the conception, the part where lights out. They love that. But if they in their homes and their mother tell them, yo, it's 11 o'clock, shut my light off, they want to cuss their moms. If the mother tell them come inside, or the father tell them come inside before 12, they want to cuss the man or the woman. But hey, you is uncovered any property of the state, and they're telling you it's 8 o'clock or whatever it is, and tell you light out, and you can't do nothing about it. So again, people, you have to analyze everything and they measure up everything. What might be a problem to you might be a good thing for somebody else. Okay? The next man trashes the next man riches. So you gotta watch sometimes what's not working for you. That doesn't mean it's not gonna work for the other person. But then again, if you are on the ego state, the ego, you're an ego type of person, you have a big ego, you like to, or don't get me wrong, it's good to love yourself, it's good to embrace yourself, it's good to treat yourself, it's good to make yourself feel good, you know embrace yourself, love yourself. But what you don't do when you're being over cocky, and trying to make it look like you're more important than anybody else, and nobody don't matter, nobody doesn't. It's like you like the golden goose. When you go to the bathroom, you don't do defecate. You drop golden stocks. That's what you drop, but everybody else doing defecate. So you the golden, you better than everybody else. So until we don't come out of that state of mind in that way, we ain't gonna see. I have another question.
Charles, Charles said the saying is finders keepers, losers weepers.
That's what they're saying. So I could be,
You
yeah.
said you did the right thing.
I did the. I had a Galaxy 7 Edge, and one day my phone just got my phone and lost my phone, dropped out of my pocket. I never knew my phone dropped. I get in the house, I'm looking for the phone, and these days I'll tell you, look how things are real, man. And this is why every day I look at my life, and I look at this world that I live in, and look now I'm looking for the phone, but I'm using the phone to do what I'm doing here. I'm looking for the phone, and that's what the Bible say. You ever misplace your phone? And all my life, these things will give you heart attacks, man. You're looking for your phone, and say you tap your front pocket, your two front pockets, and you don't find the phone. All of a sudden, you're moving with a speed that is not you in your heart. What's in that phone that if you lose the phone, it troubles you? Back in the days when somebody lost a phone, they didn't do that. It's too much information. Too much information in that phone. That's why people say I got my life in that phone. I don't know how you put your life in the phone. So I don't want to lose my life in that way over vanity. I don't want, because of my urge, that I lose my blessings in the land of the living. And do not get me wrong, we are kings and queens. I say it all the time. It is wise for man or woman, king or queen, smell good, look good, dress good, be fine. Because we're fine people. We have to smell good. We're people of royalty. I have no problem for brother looking good. I have no problem for sister looking good. I don't have no problem for brother buy his little car and he keeping it up to date and he's doing his thing. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have a problem with a brother working hard, or he working however he working, and he trying to get by every day, and he's focusing on good over evil. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I have a problem with? I have a problem with people that's so into materialistic. They're so materialistic that they kill over it. And that stuff they're killing for cannot do nothing for it. You are taking a life over a non-value life. That car, none. They get a little dent in the car and you're going to give that man 6 shots to a little dent in the car. That little dent, you could just go over here, that guy could pull that out with a suction for you, but you don't kill that man. Just because it was a little accident and you believe that your car was the Queen's Chariot. It was made out of diamonds, Cinderella style. And then the man come in, come on people. And this is the urge for wealth. The urge for wealth. If you're not blessed and sanctified, your desire and your urge will cause destruction and problems for you. That's what they're going to do. Because that wealth, how you get it? That wealth, how you get it? How you get it? A lot of people are rich, you don't know how they get the wealth. Some kill for it. Some do a lot of things for it. And I'm going to sit there and envy you for your wealth that you kill for. Your wealth that you kill for. I don't know how you can buy your wealth. But here I am, red eyeing you and willing to kill you too. Because what goes around comes around. And that's the same thing with a lot of certain people in this earth. They know what they did to us. And that's why sometimes they have a lot of problems with us. Real talk. It don't come better than that. I speak the truth all the time. Nothing but the truth. Hey, some people say they speak the truth, but I hear they telling lies. I speak the truth. Because the truth, you have eyes to see. I'm not saying something that's not happening. I'm not talking about something that is only my state of mind and it's my views and it's just how I'm seeing it. I'm speaking what it is, how everybody knows it's affecting, it's creating some type of issue and problems. Some get it right, some get it confused, and some trying to get it, and some will never get it. That's just what it is. Some like it too. You ever bring a girl to a woman to your house when you was young, and she know why she came there, but then she's gonna give you a hard time? Tricks. Everybody play a part, but everybody's special in their own way. You go find out which way that you're special, and from the moment you find out the way that you're special, you will open the true you. But make sure you see the seal. Don't just open that book and pop it without seeing if that is your seal. If you're sanctified, are you going to bear the testimony? You're going to watch all that. So remember, achieve all your wealth, but know that you could never lose life and try to gain it back, but you could lose wealth and obtain it back. Lose your house, your car, you obtain that back. But your life, one time in a lifetime. Don't play Russian roulette with it. Honor and love it. Peace and blessings. Smash that like button, people. 1 hour. I appreciate you all guys. Tomorrow I want to do some crazy workouts. New coming up videos with my comedies, my jokes, my laughters. You're going to be seeing it. The hot sauce was the first one. I'm going to have, I'm probably going to make 2 tomorrow. I already got it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to put it out here. I hope it make you all laugh, roll, pee on y'all. But that's what it's about. I'm in every department. But we're going to fix it. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do. Because sometimes you say what you're going to do, and somebody take a giant step ahead of you. I don't help giants walk. If giants are giants, that means they're like some big uckers. They don't need me to help them to make a giant step. Make the giant step because you're a giant. Don't wait for me, the little dolphin, because I'm flexible, very energetic and swift. And you big uckers. You're so large, you're larger than Broadway. You're larger than Broadway. So this little dolphin not gonna come perform for the big uckers to see me and say, tell me I'm only a dolphin while he's a huge big octopus. Mhm. All praise unto the Most High. I thank you guys for joining with me in the live. I appreciate you guys. And do not forget, June 21st is the God Run. I wanted to change it from June 21st to June 26th because I heard June 21st is a Monday. So most people work during the week. I wanted to do it on the weekend, so even on Sunday, so we could, or on Saturday, we could run. And those of you that had to work could rest. But I don't know yet. I say June 21st. Let me know what y'all think about the date, June 21st. Okay, that's what the one brother said inspired him. And from the time I did that run, he did the run. And I think he said he did it in May 21st. So that's why he wanted to do the run June 21st. So come out, check me out, support me on the run. Come out and do this run. All the big legs people that squatting 500 pounds, 600 pounds, this Hulk Hogan looking size, incredible Hulks. Come take the big legs that you're squatting 2 and 3 and 400 pounds and let us run. Let us run as warriors. Let us run from the Brownsville to the Coney Island, and let us make sure we get from the Coney Island to the Wingate. That is the BlackStar Redshot that sometimes skip like day. Yeah, I skip like day. I'll tell you why I skip like day. I skip like day because I do like day every day. So if I don't feel to do like day for y'all can't blame me because I do like day actually every day. But I have some new workouts coming out for like day. Leg, strong leg. I'm gonna do this workout maybe tomorrow too. Y'all tell me what y'all think about a man with a little skinny leg like that. Why he gonna do leg day for the very first time? I do leg day. I told you, when I do burpees, I'm doing legs. When I do rapid hops, I'm doing legs. When I do isometrics, groundwork, I'm doing legs. When I'm doing leg raises and windshield wipers, I'm doing legs and abdominals. But I just not power lift with legs. I don't do that because I had a 3-ton ligament in my leg, and I coming from far. Didn't do the surgery neither, so y'all gotta give me what's due for me, and y'all know y'all do. So the people that say, come out June 21st, let's do that God run. Let's run from the Brownsville to the Coney Island, to the Wingate, non-stop. If you're not coming, run on your own risk. I don't promise no cash, and I didn't promise no trophies, and no rewards. If you're coming because you believe in yourself. If you're coming because you believe in yourself. If you're coming, then you're coming because you believe into yourself. If you're running, then you're running. You could run on your own risk. If you're running, then you're running on your own risk. If you have a bad eye, don't come. You have a bad leg, don't come. You never do a run like this, don't come. It's a 26 mile. It's a marathon run. It's a God run. If you're coming, then you're coming. If you're willing, then you're willing. And if you can, then you can. And if you can't, then you can't. So if you're coming, then you're coming. And if you're running, then you're running. From the Brownsville to the Coney Island to the Wingate, we're running. If you're coming, we're coming. And if we're running, we're running. And if we're doing what we say we're doing, then we're fit and we're running. Yes, people. Don't want style and pattern. Think them bad. Huh?
Just some comments.
Yeah, let me hear the comments.
Charles Dotson, he said, I would like to work out with you the next time I'm in New York. I'm 52 in good shape, but I know you're no joke. So I'll have to be ready for your intensity.
My brother, it's okay. Rome didn't build in a day, but the one time that you come with my energy, it will feel like you've been there with me for 6 weeks or 6 months. Because my energy, I'm going to lend you my energy. You're going to feel right, man. Because one of the things, too, As long as you relax, man, your body relax, you're breathing right, mind right, it's a go. It's a go. People gotta feel comfortable. Most people they don't interact with people when they everything you notice. There are people that want to do things, but they didn't cut out to do it, man. But they're only doing it because they see other people doing it, and other people has the ability to do it. They believe. I never doubted, man. But the eyes of the people is upon you. See, I learned. I don't judge people. I let people judge themselves. You're the best person to judge you. Because after you judge me, after you judge you, my eyes is upon you. I didn't do it. I didn't say it. You did it. You did all that by yourself. So my mom used to say you give them enough rope to hang themselves. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. I told your people, listen and understand. Sight, beyond sight. You will get the vision clearly. Yeah. Okay? So, you see what's going on? Huh? My son talking to me, and I know he's not new. I always hear he talking all his life. But now he come out and giving me, this little boy, you think he giving me some huncha wanku. And here goes the other one. Oh God, they let him out of the room. Hey people, this little boy want to take over my show. It can't happen. Anytime he behaving like that, he want to take over. It's not time yet. I'm going to fix his own thing. It's going to be baby online. His own thing. Right now, his thing ain't ready yet. He want to come take over my stuff. No. People, I want to tell you something. I want to go. I gonna go. You think I should tell him or just do the video? I gonna just do the video. I'm not gonna tell. I gonna just do the video. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna do the video and y'all just wait for the video to come out and y'all go and smash the like button. And I appreciate y'all guys. Y'all see the thing picking up little by level. I tell them, who God bless, no one curse. The race is not only for the street but for those who endure. You saw what they were doing, but I hang on in there and I keep on hanging on there. And most I God is sending good people to me every day. And humble as a dove, all things will come to I. All be Taba. All be Taba. Peace and blessing. Don't forget tomorrow, Tuesday, bust up sweat. And you know, I got the power press. So you know we're going crazy. Again. Stay tuned tomorrow for the power press workout. Full body workout. Yo, I'm telling you, thing man. Never like before. In it. Yo, me have the power press. Everybody come do power press. Everybody come do the power press. Get the power press. Put it on the floor. Get the power press. Put it on the floor. Get the power press. Put it on the floor. When you start press. Press, you are press, push, you are push. Don't stop. Some man them a work them body from Adam and Eve. Couldn't see a sign of them body. Take him away. Some man a work them body from Adam and Eve. You could never see nobody. Some man a work them body since the days of days. Some man a work them body from the days of dinosaurs. Some man a work them body. You can't see a muscle. Some man a work them body. Hey, bring him. I can't do this one. And I gone. You hear this one? Bring little boy come.
Charles said he's ordering in the power press.
Yes, sir. All right. Hey, watch your face. Hold on face. Zephaniah. You see how you see like nonsense? Zephaniah. Power press. How you know me I'm going to use the power press? Power press. Everybody go get power press. Everybody go get the power press. Everybody go get the power press. When you use the power press, you know you bad in your chest. Big in your chest and say big in your bicep. Get bicep. Everybody come get the bicep. Power press. Everybody come do power press. Everybody come do power. Hey people, peace. Peace and blessings. All praises unto the Most High. One love. Salute.